Hi everyone, so today we'll be talking about the mugen Mortal Kombat 2 Remix versus Tier 2 Mortal Kombat 2. This will mostly consist over what was improved and what should have not been in the game. And with that, let's begin. So for Mortal Kombat 2, I'm going to be using this RB40XXB because that's the only place I can play the arcade version. Alright, so I have to be recording this while standing up. So let's just start up the game. So it's actually really easy to boot up. Just also it's a really setup. Just load up. Just let it load up for a bit. For your seconds. For a few seconds, you know what I mean? For a few seconds. It's like, you know, Mortal Kombat 2 on Sega. Anyway, my controller's ready. And alright, so far it's loading up. Oh shit, sorry, my chair moved. Anyway, so first just enter the settings to so you can actually customize the difficulty, like if you can see. And I just dropped my phone onto my chair. But yeah, as you can see, you can customize the difficulty. But I'm not gonna do that. But I am actually, which means you can make it go from really cheap to really fair for you, that is. Alright, so if your controller isn't plugged in before you start up the game, it won't work, so you have to boot it up again, which is a down. This is pretty bad, but you can, but and again, it's pretty easy to reboot up the system, reboot the game again. But that also means you have to, but the thing is, since there are no saves, in this, which is also true for this one. But you'll have to be playing on your keyboard if you do not have a controller, which is okay. But I prefer using my Xbox Game Store controller here. And let's just do it again. G2, F1, and then fix it up, F2, and then you can make it however you want. I'll make it the same layout how I do with the RG40XXV. Up, down, left, right, low punch, block, low kick, high punch, run, high kick, start, and then after that you're set. Let's start out. Since I played a Scorpion last time, we'll play a Scorpion. So there are actually a few additions, a lot of good additions. Like this is an upgraded. This is upgraded. It has upgraded graphics and it has pretty cool stuff. Since before I did 3 matches, I'm gonna do 3 matches. As you can see here, there's a bunch of new special moves. There's a bunch of like new stuff, like a new arena, and then playing feels more cool. You have a run button, and then you can do combos. You can do combos and stuff. It enhances graphics too, and it's on the Mugen engine, where it's really good. And they add new fatalities too, and they actually make them a bit easier too sometimes. Like, it is also a move list, so up, high punch. But I couldn't do it, but it's fine. And unlike the original, you can actually get randomized maps. And they add a few new fatalities too. And even new characters, like the secret characters, and even boss characters into the game. They even added Hornbuckle, who was a fan character, who was the green Liu Kang fighting Blaze in the what's it called? And the pit too, which is pretty cool. And as you can see, there's even enhanced, everything's pretty enhanced. Like, I mean, it is the remix version. Like, I have to give the team praise. And even add a ton of new abilities. Like there's a spin grab, but that's only for air. Like, when have we ever? There's actually MKX kind of. And they enhanced everything. Like, they added better flame looks. It's a big upgrade from the original game. I have to say, it's impressive that after multiple years, they can make something as good as this. You see, there's smoke too. But instead of just a gray Scorpion, a recolored Scorpion that's a bit faster than the original, they actually make him another character. Look at this. He doesn't have the spear grab, but he does have like a smoke grab, I think. It's pretty cool. Also, blood is a bit better, like the splash, better looking splash, which I have to really commend. And they even made their own fatalities sometimes. Like, let's see the fatalities. So, it has the original too, but it has another one too, which I'm gonna be showing momentarily. It also has like Shaolin monks sound effects, like the get over here, but it's pretty cool. So back, down, back. It's back, down, back, low punch. And it's pretty cool. Like, see, it has cooler fonts and it has a lot of cool stuff. And there's an actual feature in the game where if you're gonna finish off an opponent with green blood, it's the fatality's green. The fatality that says green, which is actually pretty interesting. As if you can see, it's actually pretty cool. And then yes, Kombat 1, the courtyard, and the entrance to the entrance to the island thing. I think it's like the gate. It even has this. It even has the bottom of the pit where you usually fought reptiles. But in this, reptiles are like a treasure you already unlocked by default. So, but the problem I have only is like, you'd expect to like uppercut them and that's already a fatality, but that's not a fatality. Yeah, there's no fatality on this map. I haven't tried it yet, but it's really cool. Like it has all the arcade mechanics from the original game, and then it even has like recolored variants of characters. Like this red Melina, which looks like Scarlet or brown, chocolate brown Melina, I guess. I don't know what to call it, but it's pretty cool. The MK Trilogy, MK3, UMK3 combos like High Low Kick, which I used in my first Mortal Kombat video where I played on the R36S Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Really good, and yeah, it's really good so far. Like, look at this. This the amount of fun stuff. Like that background was never that animated. Before I couldn't even tell those were pterodactyls. I think those are pterodactyls at least. Alright, so I'm gonna do the next one. Down. It's pretty cool. Like look at this. You'll never really have any experience like this unless like it's like a ROM hack, kind of like a very cool ROM hack, which enhances the game by a lot, and it even changes the health bar to have like a different shape. So as you can see, it even adds some fatalities from Mortal Kombat 3, UMK3 even, and really cool. They actually have a lot of original stuff. Like that volcano was from MK9, I think. I don't know because I have never played MK9. It's really cool though. Like look at this. Like it adds more tension instead of like a basic. There's Hornbuckle, the green dude. And the AI is much more fair with you. They even add the running to the game, which I like. And they even add the combo system, like I said. And it looks much better here. But they don't have the easier one where it's down, down, up, up, high punch. It's just up, up, high punch, but you just need to do an uppercut to get ready. Which I can commend, actually. This is very cool. And the blood is better. The animations are much cooler. I was actually pretty funny seeing MK2 Scorpion do like Mortal Kombat Trilogy stuff like this. Except he doesn't have the axe, but it's like you can do the same combo. It's really cool. And as you can see here, just do this, and then you can do more combos. The AI is a bit more fair. Like on 25%, they're already perfect. They're like perfect difficulty already. And then down 4 block. And then when you hold down, like in the arcade version, they'll fall off the spikes. And the audio is actually kind of enhanced. But then again, it's on PC and it's really good. But my speaker for my PC is pretty not loud. I don't know. It's a bit more fun than the original one. But the AI doesn't get cheap on you on random moments. It stays the same until when it needs to get harder. Like in the next few fights, it'll start doing this. In the next few fights, it'll start doing that. But it never goes from extremely easy to extremely hard in about one match. Between the difference eases itself. And I guess I understand because Midway tried to get us is like this one doesn't require you to put in what's it called? Put in quarters or anything like that. This is a fan project and I have to recommend like down 444. Controller like is much better, and they even have multiple options to play. But the only issue I have is when you play on PC, you can't use two controllers. At least not that I'm aware of. But the team that made this put a lot of effort and care, and they even have Kano and stuff. It's pretty cool. And then I've never seen a Mortal Kombat mugen, and like Mortal Kombat project is the only Mortal Kombat is the like one of the I only have like a few mugens that are like that I play because most of them have like C and Z buttons which I'm not accustomed to, so like I'm not used to them. And but this is just like you can play this on an Xbox or PlayStation controller without having to remap anything. Like, when have you ever seen this? Like, Mortal Kombat 2 is a good game in and of itself. It's a large improvement from the first, but the first is probably much more fair. And it's actually much cooler. Unfortunately, one of the problems I have is, well, when you try to, like, it can often, like, the no savings, you know what I mean? When you want to save your, when you want to save your controls, but like whenever I play, before I start recording, like, you know, when I start the game, I would start recording, in the menu, I have to go to the start, but like in reality, I have to map my controller first before I do anything. And then sometimes I accidentally press the X button, so I have to remap the controls again. And it gets annoying sometimes, but it's actually kind of okay since the experience in and of itself is amazing. And like compared to the original Mortal Kombat 2, it's actually pretty good. It's kind of like Mortal Kombat. It's kind of like a Mortal Kombat that you would want. If in my opinion, this would probably be my favorite one. But the only issue I have is I still don't know, like, oh, it's just like that. And I actually like this version, this bit more, this like Deadpool more, because you don't need to do like the special special input for it. You can just do your regular stage finisher. And it's actually a bit more engaging than the original. I know it might be a controversial opinion, but or a good or an agreeable opinion, but I honestly believe this game is 1,000% better than the original. Like, when will you ever get to see Scorpion do the Hellfire thing, where like the fire, like this one, the more button now? But the only problem is, like, since it also takes some time to download because I had to go to like a Daryl song video to download the thing, because I was like, it took a long time for me to realize that the Mortal Kombat mugens are running on mugen, but you don't need to put them into mugen. I keep going from mugen to mugen, but it's really good, and actually the Hornbuckle fight is actually, the game is always fair. The game is always fair with you if you put it to the reasonable difficulty that you know you can handle. If you know you can handle it, you can set it to the difficulty. If you set it to 100% by accident, because like sometimes if you forget to put the difficulty, it will put you on like what I call it, on like the hardest difficulty, and I think they should fix that, because I don't think like you would want to start off on the hardest difficulty, especially if like this is my first ever mugen I played a lot. So like Defenders of Earth, Defenders of the Earth is okay, but I don't really like it. The only reason why is because, well, it doesn't feel like this type of Mortal Kombat. It feels like GZ Doom. It feels like GZ Doom retextured. It doesn't feel like this, and I prefer this. And there's nothing wrong with the GZ Doom like HD fixes. You know, the one where like it is no longer pixels, it's more like round shapes, like you're shaping dough. I don't really like that, because it makes the game look less like Doom and more like, you know, some random game of down for button. But this is good, because like this is what you want from an original Mortal Kombat game, but you're getting exactly what you asked for. And it's actually a pretty fast game to go through. You can beat it in about a few minutes or so, maybe about 20 minutes, depending on the difficulty. I'm on easy 2. And just to put it in retrospective, it would take you about an hour to like a bunch of tries to beat the original Mortal Kombat 2. But this is like a good welcoming into the franchise if you're trying to get the first Mortal Kombat game but not having to pay. This is a good startup. Like this is a free game, and it's like if you had to buy it, it'd be at least $30 or like about 1,000 pesos. I was like, this is good. This is really good. I don't think you would ever think this would be a bad. This would ever like. I don't think you would ever say it's like one of the worst Mortal Kombats. Because like it's actually really amazing. It has the same sprites, just maybe a bit recolored or so. And even have new fatalities and stuff. I would recommend this to anyone who wants to start playing Mortal Kombat. There is a Mortal Kombat 2 only if you want to play like if you're very very skilled. And it's very good. Like if you want to start playing mugens, starting off small, like with something small like this, would be a very good option for you. And especially when like this is a good simple mugen you can play. It doesn't have like 1,000 different OCs like Mortal Kombat New Era, but it has enough characters that you want to play. Like if you want to play Mortal Kombat Project, it's gonna take hundreds, like a ton of space sometimes. It takes a bit of space, but this one's one of the more lower, and I'm not gonna say lower end, but like more simple, but fun. Like you could play the Mortal Kombat Trilogy mugens. I really don't like the Mortal Kombat Trilogy mugens because they don't feel like Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Because like if I wanted to play Mortal Kombat those games, I have to get like the fighting game controller on the Xbox fighting game controller. But I have the standard controller and I don't want to buy like another Xbox controller to play. This is friendly enough that you can do that. Because if you check the settings that I did from a while ago, there was no X, Y, or C buttons. Like there's no Z or C buttons. It was literally just like it's very simple. The game is very simple. And honestly, I like the PlayStation Mortal Kombat Trilogy, and I don't know why people cannot just create those types of Mortal Kombat Trilogy mugens. But they're still pretty good apparently, but I don't play them because of the reason that I just said. And really fun actually. Like this game, this version is the best version. Is for me a good enough start into Mortal Kombat. You don't have to start with the newest game, or you can start off with the original Mortal $392. And if you don't want to play the cheap Mortal Kombat 2, you can play this instead. It has the same story, but and it's only cheap if you wanted to. Cause like the original Mortal Kombat 1 is very, very fair with you. Unless you play too good, but if you have enough skill, you're good enough. Okay, it's gonna start giving people seizures, so I'm gonna cover it. Oh, okay. It won't give you a seizure. Well, luckily, it will not give you a seizure. But because like I got scared that my audience would get seizures, so I had to put that in the title. But it's really good. So time to go to the conclusion. So comparing this Mortal Kombat 2 to this Mortal Kombat 2, I would have to say this Mortal Kombat 2 is much better. And I will now start telling the reasons. Well, first of all, the original Mortal Kombat 2 gets very cheap very easily. When you make it to the third match, it will get very cheap on you. And when you get to the fourth, even cheaper. Fifth, even cheaper. Until it gets annoying and you quit. But honestly, I've never completed the original Mortal Kombat 1 or 2, but I still like Mortal Kombat 1 better because than the original Mortal Kombat 2 because it's much friendlier and much more simplistic and less cheap. But honestly, if you want a similar experience of Mortal Kombat 3 mixed with Mortal Kombat 2, play this instead. I would honestly prefer this over the other one because it's much more fun and bearable when you're not being forced into spending a lot, because it's a free mugen game. You can play it really well, and I would say if you get the chance to download the game, you should download it. It's very good. Like you can play it on a regular Xbox controller like this, or you can play it on your computer's keyboard. But honestly, just play the mugen because Mortal Kombat 2 on the original ports are very cheap. Even when you're playing on like SNES, like the SNES or the other ports, it gets annoying very, very quickly. Especially when you start getting smacked to pieces by jacks. Like, I don't know why it gets honestly very cheap. Like, honestly, this is much better. It's much friendlier. It has better mechanics and stuff. But if you want the authentic experience, play this version. And with that, thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you soon. I don't know when. My uploading schedule is this, that. Not that, but this. Like, it's a very messy schedule. But I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you enjoyed the video.